Aquarius, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-October 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate you. And we're going to get started immediately. We're going to get right down to business. I'm going to start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could break in nice and smooth and see what's going on with the Aquarius collective. Let's check the temperature before we fully get underway, my friends. As you can see, I'm in the season spirit. You get to have your cards read by an angel or an angelic figure, so I hope you're enjoying the costumes. But yeah, we're going to take a quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself, and at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. Let's get it going here. What's up with Aquarius, please, and thank you. Okay, the deck is acting a little funky here, Aquarius. I always find that interesting. All right, particular too. Hey, I don't mind. I mean, I haven't had this deck act in such a way in quite a while. This should be an interesting one. Okay, so we have this guardian angel, which is interesting, seeing like that's kind of what I'm dressed as. And for some reason, I'm feeling like there's a little link here. Now, this card can also represent like creation and focus. There's a lot we have to peel back here. Before we do, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the October subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it, my friends. But into the reading we go. Like I was saying, if you look at the imagery here, this one has purple wings, so it is an angelic figure. Whenever I see angels on a card, specifically in the beginning, it does speak about spiritual protection. So I'm dressed as an angel. You have an angel on the first card. I don't believe in coincidences, my friend. There could be certain levels of spiritual protection around you, or spirit wanting you to know, like, hey, you're not alone. You have your ancestors, your guides, your spirit team around you, nurturing, loving, caring, helping you on this journey, even if you don't see it or feel it. Now, notice this person is looking at this baby, so it could speak about creation, fertility, things like that as well. It's also a big card of focus. So spirit might be wanting you to adjust what you're focused on. Okay, like what you're focusing all of your energy or most of your energy on. Let's get into tarot, though. As I always say with that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. But sometimes spiritual protection, it waxes and it wanes. Sometimes we have much more spirit around us, sometimes a little less, depending on what we're going through. But yeah, we're going to get you these first three in the upright before we get the intuitive, juicy stuff. Let's shuffle it up here. What do we got for my Aquarians, please? You always get interesting readings, my friends. So yeah, last week's reading, you know me, I like to keep the title simple. It was titled A Massive Breakthrough, so hopefully you've had one. That energy could still stick around, so something might be breaking through for you soon. The week before that was an explosive warning, so it seems like we have that yin-yang, that back forth going on. The common thread is that of like big explosive energy, right? Volatility. Now that can be good. That could be good for your motivation, your passion, your desire, but it could also be a little bit dangerous sometimes. It could be anger, frustration, conflict. So we're going to see what we have this week. Let's not spend too much more time talking about that. As you know, energy is always moving. It's always changing. We have the Nine of Swords. This could be an energy of nervousness. It could also be the energy of the paranormal as well. Let's get two more out here, all right? Doesn't mean the reading itself is going to be rough. Okay, Queen of Cups, position number 2. So the realm of emotion. So it's interesting that we have a realm of the mind, a realm of the heart in the first two positions. And once again, just to reiterate, this could be the energy of someone you're connected to. It doesn't just have to be you. All right, Seven of Pentacles right here on the back end. This could be karmic. It could be patience-based. Yeah, just like every single Aquarius reading every week, this one is going to be nuanced. It's going to have a lot going on here. So let's go through it. Only take what's yours. And I'll give you the classical meanings and archetypes before we get the juicy intuitive stuff. So position number 1, the Nine of Swords. Like I was saying, to me, this is a card I see a lot when people are having sleep issues, when people are having insomnia. This could be an energy of anxiety, nervousness, somebody that's on edge about something. To me, this is also a card of the paranormal, like I was saying. So you might be seeing things out of the corner of your eye a little more. You might be a little more intuitive than you usually are. You could be having a lot of paranormal experiences when this card shows up. But the clarifier is going to be important because it could just be spirit saying like, hey, you need rest, you need to relax and sleep, recover, recuperate. Moving to the center, we have the Queen of Cups. Now, this could be a mother figure in your life. This could be a water sign in your life. It doesn't matter if it's male, female, or anything in between. But when I see her, yes, she is that energy of love, nurture, caring, creative, okay? Strong, deep feelings. But this is someone holding it in, right? So all those beautiful things I was just speaking about, but they're holding it in and possibly suppressing it when I see her. So we could be talking about someone's emotional state, whether yours or somebody else's. But like I said, we have the mind, we have the heart. We also have the material world on the back end. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Now, generally, people see this as a card that's connected to nature, right? Talking about a connection to nature, talking about patience, needing to wait. I see this as a big karmic card as well. Aside from those other things we were just talking about, when I see this card, the first thing that always rings through my mind is you reap what you sow. What you put forth, you get back in return. So we could be talking about karmic situations here. It's going to be an important card for us to clarify, you know, and the way this is all working together, like I said, it's like we have the mind, we have the emotion, the feeling, the heart, and then we have the material world. So we could be looking at various different aspects in this time, Aquarius. All of them have a pretty important aspect to them. But when we start talking about karmic energies and karmic cycles, like with that Seven of Pentacles, that could be a warning flag or that could be a good thing. So with all that being said, let's dive deeper. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, so we're going to get a good shuffle here for my Aquarians. My guides, talk to me, please. What do we got for Aquarius? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on this Nine of Swords. And as always, if you're a tarot reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you're feeling any messages off these cards that you want to give to Aquarius, feel free to drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. Won't be stepping on my toes. Okay, Nine of Swords time here. Why is this Nine of Swords here? Maybe some of you just need a little bit more sleep. That could be it. Like every time we see these cards, it doesn't always have to be super complex. Okay, that is not... This is a bit of a harsh energy showing up here. We have the Five of Swords in the upright underneath this Nine of Swords. Some of you, this could be an individual that's pretty narcissistic, and I'm getting the vibe of somebody like feeling bad for something they might have done. All right, that's a big possibility here. Like, because when I see the Five of Swords, yes, it's a card of conflict. So like, I'm also getting mental conflict. So only take this however it's hitting for you, because if this is a person, if this is representative of an individual that you might be watching it for, they might know how wrong they've done, right? Like they know the bad stuff they've done. They know the wrong that they've done. It's not escaping their mind. However, we could look at this on a mental level as well. This doesn't only just have to be an individual. This could be somebody's mind. This could be a conflict of the brain, a conflict of the mind. So when I was speaking about somebody being anxious, somebody being nervous, you might need to know that in the coming days and weeks, and I know it's something that a lot of air signs deal with, is that very fast moving mind where you're thinking, and the rapid fire thoughts, that could be really taking place in the coming days and weeks. Okay, so the nervousness, the anxiousness, but the rapid thoughts mostly. Okay, meditation is a good cure for this, but it could also be a cold person, especially if you've dealt with an individual that has narcissistic tendencies. Okay, like if you have dealings with an individual who has narcissistic tendencies or attributes, they could be going through a tough one. Okay, let's see what's up with that Queen of Cups. But that could be a warning about your mental well-being. Let's see what's up with her. What's the Queen of Cups here? I really want to get over to that Seven of Pentacles, so. All right, this is good. Yeah, a lot of you might feel like in the coming days and weeks, you're going to be like stepping into your own groove, feeling better, feeling improved. We have the Queen of Wands in the upright underneath this Queen of Cups, and that feels good. Okay, so if we're looking at a progression here, starting off anxious, nervous, and like running mind, running thoughts, when we move over to this Queen of Cups with the Queen of Wands, like I feel somebody like really improving, getting better, or feeling secure. All right, that's a big thing I'm catching here, like the need to feel secure. When I see her or two queens together, they both talk of the inner realm, how one's feeling on the inside. And this one is beautiful, sexy, gorgeous, and confident. Okay, so emotionally, you might be moving into a much better place. I would say that's a good thing. But we also have water sign and fire sign, so this could be representing two individuals in your life, water sign, fire sign. So if you're connected to any, they could be in a place of prominence. But I feel improvement, which is a nice thing. I'll show you both cards real quick before we get to that Seven of Pentacles. And I'm getting this too. Like, even with that Five of Swords, I'm getting a spattering of different people, all right? I don't feel like this is all you. I'm picking up like a lot of different people, a lot of different energies that could be affecting you here, okay? So you might want to do some cleansing, Aquarius, because there could be a lot of different people affecting your energy in different ways. So let's go in on that Seven of Pentacles, then we'll do a quick little recap. Let me just try to get these cards straightened out real quick. All right, yeah, let's keep it moving. Then after the recap, I'll get your shadow card. So why is that Seven of Pentacles here? Please think quick. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to get yours. This is some sort of big payoff in the end. This is good. This could be some sort of big karmic reward or blessing from Spirit. I absolutely love this. Like the Ace of Pentacles in the upright underneath the Seven of Pentacles, it doesn't get much more better than this. Like something really swinging your way. So I just want to bring your focus to this. We're starting on edge, we're starting rough, we're starting nervous, but as we push through, it gets better and better and better. So I'm really liking this. It kind of ties in with what we saw last week, that you might need to keep pushing to attain that breakthrough. But the Seven of Pentacles, I feel somebody's patience getting rewarded. Or if it's not just somebody's patience getting rewarded, it's like a big karmic or spiritual blessing from Spirit. This is really, really nice energy. A lot of you could have some sort of influx of money or business as well. But the Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, it doesn't get much more better than that. Either blessings or rewards. And I feel them coming in abundance. I would claim this energy for sure, my friends, because that feels good. That's a happy ending. That's a big, big payoff. Okay, in a big way. So let's go through and do a quick recap. Then we'll get into your shadow card. Very intriguing reading this week. If you kindly look in the box, like I said, it gets better and better and better. But in the beginning, we have the Nine of Swords with the Five of Swords. It was giving me two main messages. It was actually making me feel more than two. But I was getting the vibe that if you have contact or have had dealings with an individual that's very narcissistic in their ways, they kind of know what they've done wrong. They might even have some little semblance of guilt or just knowing where they've messed up. But for another portion of you, I am getting that extremely active, nervous, on edge type of mindset. So you need to know you could have racing thoughts in the coming days and weeks, or this is somebody that their brain is just going nonstop. Very nervous, very anxious. But getting to the center, I'm catching at least your energy calming down. We have the Queen of Cups with the Queen of Wands. Both are of the inner world. Picking up confidence, feeling better, beautiful, sexy, lovely. I'm really liking this energy. So it's a big improvement and things improving. That's like the best way I could put it. Now, like I said, this could be spatterings of other individuals playing a place of prominence or a lot of different energies affecting you. Keep that in mind. Now, moving to the very back end, the cherry on top of the whole reading, we have the Seven of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Some huge karmic blessing, karmic reward, something paying off. Your patience paying off, or it's just some sort of gift from Spirit. It feels absolutely lovely. Some of you could expect an influx of money or something related to the material world. It's very, very good, my friends. So something might pay off or you might overcome something, which is good. Claim this energy. So yeah, let's get into the shadow card. Please take a screenshot of that if you'd like. We're going to get you one shadow. So let's shuffle it up one time using the Shadowland Tarot. What do we got for Aquarius, please? And yes, I love to end off every reading with this, whether it's something you need to do some introspection about yourself. Maybe it's an aspect of something that you're not quite seeing. The shadow card is always like an interesting card. As we look at the reverse side. Okay, we have the Four of Swords in reverse, and it kind of ties in with what I saw about the Nine of Swords. A lot of you really need to take your own mental and physical well-being seriously when we see this Four of Swords. Especially the shadow side of it. Because the shadow side of this card is an energy of somebody that like never stops moving, never stops going. And like I said, with the racing thoughts, the racing mind, you might need to do some meditation, keep that mind in check. For some of you, you might be working yourself to the bone. Look at that person. It's a skeleton laying in a hammock. So hopefully you're not working yourself to the bone here. But big thing here, this is also a card of the paranormal. So we're getting those paranormal under ties once again. But it's all about rest and recuperation. Okay, knowing when to take your foot off the gas is very important in your shadow side. And for a small, minute percentage of you, since we had the 9 of Swords and the 4 of Swords, this could be like possibly someone you may have lost, someone who may have left this physical plane trying to get a message through to you through other means. Only take that if it hits. But that's what we got going on here, Aquarius, my friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the October subscriber surprise. For the October subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the wonderful Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments which tarot card you'd like to see me dressed up as for Halloween this year. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.